Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Browns. His guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Facing off against him, head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scotch. This is Andre Schmidt to get us started. And we're off and running from the Inner Harbor. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a third MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first. Play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. He rocks that tackler. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle of Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. The design run. Jackson keeping it. Great run here. It's across the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. The Ravens getting their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready!
This time it's a passing play. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Ready. Hawk 70. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. So he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Jack Panther.
They'll run here with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. To return to Jerome Ford. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the former first-round pick in 2017 from Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
After winning the national title at Clemson and early success at Houston, there's no question that Deshaun's career has been slowed by some injuries and other challenges. But when he is on the field, at every level he's ever played, he's just got a calm. And that calm comes with the trusting of talent that he has in himself. He knows how to run. He knows how to throw. And when he's available, he's still a difference maker.
2nd and 3 now.
Panther 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That one's caught by Tillman. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ready. Panther, cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Watson working in the pistol. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
18. Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Third. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
First down throw, Watson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Play action now. Here's Watson. Escapes the pocket. The lateral goes haywire. It's It's out! And the Ravens make the recovery. Looking for his wide receiver there.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19, let's go.
Here's Huntley to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Ready? Ready, let's go.
This is Henry on second. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That's the line he's going to run for it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Whoops, knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Kid, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
And he stopped on the run back to the 27. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get it.
From the gun, Watson. Throwing the out route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on, come on. Hey, 60 Eagles, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
First and 10. Here's Watson. It's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Working from the gun. Watson. Not enough on this throw. Hits the turf instead of his man.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along the routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing on third down. Watson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. He puts some juice on it. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson. That's complete to Tillman, outright. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 17.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Sampson from the pistols. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
14 more yards.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go. 19 Lions. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the red zone on 1st. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Bring it. Ready.
Sampson, he's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
Browns 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Ready? 60, go!
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's looking deep once again. Across his body, and they make the interception. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready? 70, step the wolf. Cut 19.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Strike. Ready?
Third and long for him here. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down.
It's a gain of 14.
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't. A good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Give, here's Judkins. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. A low-hit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Watson to throw it. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And they come through the stack to bring around third down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. And maybe time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Ravens crowding their passing lanes. They go into the dime for third down. Here he goes, third and long. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he takes it down to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Watson to the air. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's Judkins on first down. And they're going to have goal to go as he stopped at the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger if that back remains hungry.
And they'll make this stop after a small... Push to the 5. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
18 Cardinal.
Watson now. And it's brought in, touchdown Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
14. Ravens 10.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens ready for their next shot on offense. Tyler Huntley leading them out. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers.
Alert!
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 40.
Gain of 8.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready! Ready,
They
ready.
send a tight end in motion. Huntley. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up.
Hey, hey.
All set to go now from the 35.
Alert!
He's going to throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Huntley. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Ravens 17. 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Ford on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, hawk set.
From the gun, Watson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
2nd down, Watson throwing again. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To the air on 3rd and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bojorquez doing the honors. Starts his return from the 23. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Huntley now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Finding Flowers. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They'll go play action on first down. The Browns get there and take him down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
45-yard line.
Check.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Huntley looking to throw. Now he takes it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
3rd down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's going to run for it. Oh, he loses the football. And the Browns pick it up. That return loses a chunk, actually, but they still win the snap as they take it away on the fumble.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll start this series with an option left. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports
Our
halftime
tour
report.
around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And this is Jaden Reed. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 47 yards for the touchdown. The Packers are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is Devon Achane. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. The Dolphins trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead at the half. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is Garrett Wilson. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Ford on a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Browns back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Deputy Lion.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Ralph back, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready,
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Looking from the gun, Watson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
It's a race down the right side. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short game and turning it into an explosive play.
First and goal, Judkins. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal. Here's Watson. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Watson has it, third and goal. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And this Schmidt for the extra point. extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here.
Ready?
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Go!
Throwing here, Huntley. Gets this to Bateman. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go! Ready?
Second down, here's an option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Bronco switch.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in trade camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Back to 60. Set.
Judkins up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
18, 5 here. Like it.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Puts everything he has under this one. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
27, Ravens 17.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
No.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
No.
Throwing now off the play action. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Huntley. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Throw here. 3rd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Browns and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Handoff now. Judkins drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Viking 18. Go, Rig, go.
Throwing from the gun. That one gonna go against the D.
That's interference. Defense.
So with a little too much. Contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
On the set. Let's go now. Go.
Running it after the penalty. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Ready?
They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Break the huddle. It's second down now.
Come on.
This time it's a passing play. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
7 Pirates, 7. Here we go. Set.
Third and long for him here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready? 18, go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it sets up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Here's Huntley to throw. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Braun, because they go for another stop on 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Trying to convert with an option on 3rd down. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Here's Judkins. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing is Watson. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across. That 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
18, 5 here. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So we're through 3 here. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. First and 10 from the 43.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
And this is Junkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
From the gun, Watson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. I'll air it out on 3rd. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. We've set it down from 37.
Come on, set! Viking 18!
From the pistol, here's Junkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To throw. Here's Watson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
18 Cardinal. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Watson working in the pistol. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And they take him down right along the 30. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this 4th down. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Schmidt connects, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Baltimore running its offense out now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Makes the tackle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready? Go!
Here's Huntley. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. and he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Check. Pass.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Get it.
Huntley finds a man right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to number 7, Rashad Bateman. It's a gain of 3. Brings up
They come to the line here.
and
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Caught by Flowers. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He's got it on the bootleg. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Get it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Bronco 80.
Desperation time here. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Watson backed up in the end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. Give him 5 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Things a little better for him after that last play. New set of downs from their 14.
19 Chargers.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Drop this. Hot 70. Hot 70. Hot.
Working from the gun. Watson. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Cougar 19, Cowboys, ready.
From the gun, Judkins. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They may still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Go! Can't be lying.
Another one for Judkins. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Another game to Judkins. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him.
I can't believe what I watched.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 8, ready.
Judkins running between the tackles. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Hey, look, Tate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down.
Get it.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns moments away from a 2-0 start. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready. Go.
Now Judkins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, This offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70. Ranger. Let's go now. Crack them like it.
Now running with Judkins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Judkins runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns push the lead to 20.
37, Ravens 17.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Huntley. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70.
Huntley looking to throw. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They've got to keep moving quick here.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock.
No!
Second and 10. Need something positive here. They're going to throw out of the gun. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
2! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw, third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Ready up!
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Sending the tight end in motion left.
Gravity Lions! Ready up!
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Hey, motion.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.